English 151 Deluxe Master Set. Let's look at the binders.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you are doing well. I've got a change of pace video for you today. Instead of talking about numbers and graphs and PSA 10 values, I'm going to be sharing my English 151 Deluxe Master Set. Now, you may be wondering what a Deluxe Master Set is, and basically, it's a custom set that I've assembled to celebrate 151 using officially released products only. It's got way more cards, a completely different layout, and contains some fun promos as well. So, grab a glass of apple juice, relax in your comfiest chair, and let's look at the binders. Okie dokie, everyone. So I'm keeping the 151 Deluxe Master Set inside of the Ultra Pro binders from the Binder Collection box. This is purely a personal preference. I like the artwork, the 3x3 grid, and the fact that it is an official Pokemon product. Next up, you'll notice that as we begin the Deluxe Master Set, I haven't gone for the regular and reverse holo stack. There's a couple of reasons for this. The reverse holos are cool and everything, but when you lay them out on the binder, I just don't like seeing the same artwork duplicated. And for 151, I wanted to make sure I did something really special. So each evolutionary line in this binder has its own separate line, and you'll see how that works for Pokemon that just have one or two evolutions. I also wanted it to feel as close to base set as possible, and base set artworks, they don't duplicate. So that was kind of the reasoning there. Finally, I just wanted this one page to start things off. Like, I think this is super cool when you've got the starters here, and then you've got the Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise EXs just finishing it off. I love these cards, I really do. I pulled two of these myself. I had to buy this Charizard, I never pulled it. And true story, I pulled 4 of these Blastoise EX, all from the same booster bundle. I actually did a reel on it on my Instagram, a kind of comedy reel. But yeah, I pulled 4 of these bad boys. Now, as we move through these pages, you're going to notice I've spaced out for evolutions that have, 2 or 1 evolutions in them or forms. I've got an energy card here to space them out. Just a regular matte energy card. We'll get into the more expensive energies as we go through this binder, but I wanted to really appreciate each individual line as we move through the binder because these artworks really are special. Pikachu, of course, gets his own little spot there, his own little page. You got to do that for Pikachu, but my daughter actually has the poster collection, a poster up on her bedroom wall. I look at it every night before I put her to bed, and it's just stunning, like what they did with the artworks on these cards. Like, it looks absolutely incredible and takes me back to when I was a kid playing Pokemon Red on the Game Boy on my bed. There's one card in here that's out of place intentionally, so when you guys see it, please let me know in the comments. Hopefully you spot it, you eagle-eyed viewers. But yeah, just some incredible artworks in here, and I had a lot of fun collecting the set. So we're going to be ramping up as we go through here. This will be a little bit different to the master sets that you've seen out there before. We got the energies kind of spacing things out here. The Chansey, I love this card. That was one of the first cards I pulled out of this set. As we move through here, you're going to see a few more little treats as well. So the evolutions here, I wish they would have done these as illustration rares. I think that would have been so cool. I mean, there's a bunch of Pokemon in here that you could have had as illustration rares, but I would have liked to have seen those because these are absolutely gorgeous, like stunning artworks all through here. Speaking of cards they could have made illustration rares on, I think, while Zapdos got his full art, I would have loved to have seen these guys get some kind of alternate art treatment. I think that would have been super, super cool. Obviously, you have the SIR card here as well. I'm using the Cosmic Holo Energies for this page, and you'll see some more Cosmic Holo Energies as we go along. But I wanted the Legendary Birds to have something really special because they meant a lot to me when I was playing the games. The Dragon type here, I wanted them to just be Pokemon cards on the back rather than a specific energy. And then we've got the Dragonite here, which I think this is a rad artwork. Again, another one. They probably all could have been full arts or illustration rares, but Dragonite, I would have loved to have seen that. And then we've just got a wall of psychic energies here. We've got the Mewtwo and the Mew. Like, absolutely love these cards. This Mewtwo looking like he's doing some kind of damage, and this Mew is just an absolutely gorgeous card. Pulled this one here, obviously. I pulled a bunch of these. I ripped a ton of this product. This page here is an homage to Miss Igno. I would love it if they had a missing number card. I really think that would have been super cool in the set. Such a huge part of, I think, everyone's childhood was doing that rare candy cheat and, leveling your Pokemon up, like force feeding them the rare candies. But there is no missing number in the official set, but they do have code cards. So that's about as close to you as you can get to the glitch in the game. The trainer cards, not really too much to say here, other than I do include the reverse holo versions on this side of things. So That's it for the first binder. So we're going to ramp up slowly here, and you're going to see what I've done. This is really the meat and potatoes of the Master Set Deluxe version. I'm just going to line this up to make sure it's in the right spot in the camera. If I move it a little bit, I apologize. So there we go. So we're starting off by going all out with gold psychic energies. You've got the regular, I think it's the hyper rare Mew and the Switch card in there, not the metal Mew that's in the Ultra Premium collection. I wanted to do something really special, and this is where it really gets special for these super rare cards at the back. So yeah, this was a labor of love to put this together. Next up, we got a lot of cosmic energies. There's two types of cosmic energies. I've got them both spread out through here. If I remember when I get to the page that has the two different styles, I can illustrate them to you, or I'll just pull them out on B-roll. But Giovanni's Charisma, what a friggin' badass he is. Like, he's got his Persian snuggling after them. He's in the club, probably looking at some chicks over there or whatever he's doing. Yeah, he's a cool dude. There's a Master Ball in there as well. So whether Mewtwo's in there or he's about to do something with it, it's an awesome card. Erica's Invitation. I pulled this one quite early from a booster bundle. Absolutely stunning card. Absolutely stunning one. I wish there were more trainers, more gym leaders in this set. I mean, a Misty, a Brock, you know, having Koga, Sabrina in there, that would be absolutely incredible. But alas, this is all we have. A Zapdos EX, friggin' boss card. Like, I wanted to, you're seeing as how I'm laying out the cosmic energies all around, to just highlight the artworks, give each card its own page when it comes to the special illustration rares. Like, this card is sick. Those three legendary birds were a huge part of my childhood, and it would be really greedy of me to say this, but I'm going to anyway. So if only we could have like the Lugia, and Ho-Oh in there, I think that would be sick. Like, even just a little bit of their wings or the side, or like a little silhouette, that would be incredible. But super cool card. The Alakazam is my favorite card in the set. I'm just going to say that right now. He's sitting on his suitcase, which to me implies he's either traveling through and he's stopped at this abandoned place that's got kind of all messy, like a scene from Howl's Moving Castle, and he's just practicing, or he's about to leave and go on the road. The light coming in through the window, the sparkle on the card, it's gorgeous. It really is. I love that the clock in the bottom right as well. So moving on now, we have the evolutionary lines of the starters in their illustration rares and special illustration rare slots. I mix them up in terms of the order, but I think you'll forgive me for the way the artwork looks. These cards really are stunning, like really just incredible. Like the water, the way the waves look, the Blastoise here. I think it was Denerion who did a reel on this, but the Blastoise design kind of mirroring the rocket, the Dark Blastoise. That iconic design, I think that's pretty sick. It's like he's on a deep sea mission for Team Rocket. He's going to, like, you know, intercept some submarine or something. Then we have the Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. Stunning cards. The Charizard, I pulled it and I did a reel on it. It was, you know, starting off my social media on Instagram, and such a cool feeling to pull that Charizard. But I'm going to say this. It is not the best Charizard in the set. We're going to get to the best Charizard in the set in a little while. But yeah, we got the cosmic energies around here highlighting these because they make a picture all together. And then we have Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. Venusaur, incredible artwork as well. That's up there with the Alakazam for me, just in terms of the colors and everything on the set. Looks gorgeous. These full art supporters here, the Erica's Invitation is probably my favorite. Again, though, I'm going to be greedy and say, how amazing would it have been if we had the other gym leaders in there, if we had Professor Oak. The thing that would really have pushed this set over the edge, quite honestly, is if you had, you know, Officer Jenny in there. And, you know, I mean, she's in Pokemon Yellow, so, you know, she gives you the Squirtle, so that would be pretty cool to have. Moving on, the full art Mew, I wanted to give it its own page. A lot of psychic energies in here that you're going to see, and I think these full arts were done really well. I think they look absolutely incredible. I pulled a few of these, but I had to buy like Zapdos, Kangaskhan, Alakazam. Just couldn't pull those guys. Like, it was a real feeling to pull them. They seemed to me, and I did this set basically on the first wave. It seemed like these were really difficult cards to pull for me in the first wave there. This is the best Charizard in the set. He just looks absolutely boss. You're seeing him from below, so he just looks epic. And I think it's an incredible card. The value on this card as well has done pretty well since release. So that's nice to see. Blastoise, Venusaur, not my favorite, but looks pretty incredible. The illustration rares, I did them as a wall all together just because I think they look pretty sick when you put them all together. My favorite one here is the Poliwhirl. Just seeing its reflection, you know, the raindrops are coming down into that puddle and you've got the neon lights all around. That's a really transcendent artwork for me. The Dragonair, was the first illustration rare I pulled from this set. And I just could not pull a Caterpie. Couldn't. I pulled like 3 Nidokings on a live with some friends, and the people call me the king of Nidokings for that. But yeah, the Caterpie, I never pulled that. I had to buy the Omanyte as well. Pikachu gets its own page. This Pikachu card is rad. Growlithe, Jigglypuff, Gengar, you got Nidorans in there, you got Blastoise kicking around, like Psyduck's in there, Butterfree. It's just a sick card. Really cool one. I did pull it myself as well. Missing number makes an appearance again. That's the missing number slot. And then you can see what I've done here. I've mirrored with the reverse hollows, so we're going backwards now on the reverse hollows. And this is cool. This is really cool just to flick through the binder with the reverse hollows. They really pop and just crackle, and yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, I love the way this looks. So we're going to wind all the way down to 1, and then I'm going to show you the promo cards that I'm including in this Deluxe Master Set. So we'll keep going on here. We don't have too much longer to go. And then we got, again, I duplicated these as well. Obviously, you can see I got 2 of every single one from the other binder overlapping. So here's the promo cards. So we've got the Best Buy Bulbasaur, first of all. I kind of wish it had a Best Buy stamp somewhere on it, but hey, c'est la vie. I have the 2 Charmander cards as well, so GameStop and EB Games. So it's GameStop in the US and Canada, I believe in the UK as well, and it's EB Games out in New Zealand still. So the New Zealand guys got this EB Games promo. I way overpaid for this card. I shouldn't have paid so much for it, but hey, that's how it goes. And I have the Squirtle Pokemon Center card as well. So that came out with the Ultra Premium collections if you ordered them from PokemonCenter.com. And you know what Pokemon Center are like when they ship stuff. So yeah, a lot of those cards got like crushed and bent and just torn up. And I'm really glad that I've got a really good copy of that card. I've also made sure all of these promo cards that came in the cellophane wrap, I have kept them in the cellophane wrap. I haven't taken them out. These cards here from the poster collection, I think they're absolutely epic. I love the foil sparkles and swirls in the background. It's the Death Star one, and it just looks absolutely amazing. The Bulbasaur especially. I don't usually like Bulbasaur the most, but that one looks pretty cool to me. We then have the Mewtwo and the Mew from the Ultra Premium collection. I call this the Cityscape Mew too. It's kind of like he's looking over, he's kind of like Batman looking over Gotham City. Super epic card. And then we have the cute Sunset Sunrise Mew, which just looks amazing. My only pet peeve with this is that they're easy to get because you can just get them out of the Ultra Premium collection. I wish they'd been part of the main expansion, so they would have had a little bit more of a pull appeal. The Snorlax card here, this was the Snorlax card from the Elite Trainer box. I think this is a cool one. It's like he's blocking that route where you have to play the Poke Flute to get him to wake up. Just a little Easter egg from the game. I do have the Pokemon Center stamped version of this card. I'm going to show you in the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. It's like a Schrodinger's cat kind of thing. You got to trust me that it's in there and it's doing well. I'm not going to break it open just to put it in the binder. So that's part of the Deluxe Master Set. Zappos Electabuzz from the Zapdos box that you can find. They're all over Costco right now as I record this video. It's great to see Kadabra back here as well after all that stuff with the Magician and the lawsuits. This Abra just looks like he's teleported himself to the middle of nowhere and is like, yo, what's going on, dude? And then I have the Pokémon Together promo cards, the Pikachu and the Eevee. Now these cards, they were from the Pokemon post event, and this was an event that was held in the UK, Germany, and France, and people could go to this pop-up event. They would get these cards for free, and they could mail some of these cards to their friends as well. I paid for these. I didn't have a friend that sent them to me. I didn't fly back home to get one of these in England, but these are really cool cards, and I put the different kind of sparkly energies around there just to highlight that. Just to go back, I did say that I would mention to you guys the different styles of swirls. So they're on these 2 cards here. I'll pull those up on B-roll for you as well. And that is everything in the binder. We finish off with the metal Mew card from the Ultra Premium collection, and we've got these gold psychic energies around the outside here. Spent a lot of money on gold psychic energies, but it was worth it. This is a special set, and I'm really glad I got a chance to share it with you guys. Let me know what you think of the set in the comments. Do you like it? Do you think it's too much? Is it not the right layout? Is it a good layout? I'm really curious to hear what you guys think. And until next time, guys, take it easy.